Hi everyone, Dr. Remy from Pain Free and Fit. Today we're going to be sharing with you a great stretch for spondylolisthesis that targets the tight hip flexor muscles that we all suffer from. It can be done in a seated position. It's called the seated hip flexor stretch. Hope you enjoy it. So many times in spondylolisthesis, we have a problem with tight hip flexor muscles. In spondylo, many people have an anterior pelvis where in a standing position, the pubic bone is lower than the tailbone, and muscles such as the iliacus, the psoas, rectus femoris, TFL, ITB, hip adductors all become tight. These are the hip flexors. When we sit for extended periods of time, these hip flexors tighten even more, and many times, even though as we sit we have a slight posterior pelvic tilt that occurs naturally, which relieves spondylolisthesis pain in the lower back, after sitting, when we go to stand up or in the act of standing, many times we feel our back grab because the facet joint, the back portion, the disc becomes compressed. The entrapment of the synovial lining inside the facet capsule many times gets pinched inside the facet joints. That causes pain. So there's a great stretch you can do while you're actually sitting to help relieve that hip flexor tightness and make it a lot more comfortable in terms of getting up out of the seated position with your spondylolisthesis. We can do it one side at a time, and what we do is we would scoot over so one buttock is hanging off the edge of the bench. Notice that? Or the chair. You can't have an armchair, you got to have a bench or an armless chair where you come over, and you're going to take that leg and you're going to put it down with the knee bent so that the thigh is more in a standing position. And that's opening up these tight hip flexor muscles. In this position, these muscles have shortened. In this position, they're lengthened. Now, if you've done your body analysis and you know what your unique mechanical issues are of your body, which of course is paramount to any healing exercise, and you know what thigh externally rotates or hip externally rotates in your body, and most of us have at least one that does. If you're not sure about that, you can go to either the Posture Size or the Pain Free and Fit websites. There's a free body analysis there. Check yourself out and figure out what your posture mechanical issues are. The side that externally rotates, the one that you turn out more, when you're sitting, when you're standing, that thigh turns out, that foot turns out. On that side, when you put the leg back, you should position your foot so that it's a little wider or away from the midline of your body. That's going to cause an internal rotation of that leg and correct the external rotation component of tight hip flexor muscles. So you remember that. On that particular side that you externally rotate, make sure the toe or the heel is out further from the midline than what your thigh is. To accentuate this stretch, we can just bring it a little further back. We could tighten the buttock on that side, which when we squeeze the buttock, that reciprocally inhibits the hip flexor muscles, gives us a greater stretch. And we're just going to bring that back till we feel a little opening up or a mild stretch anywhere in the groin, the top of the thigh, maybe even down to the knee, because of that pulling the knee from the iliotibial band and the rectus femoris that attach. And we're just going to hold and wait like any stretch from 15 seconds up to a minute till that stretch disappears, and then once it does, we can again bring it backwards a little more, tuck the tail under, squeeze the buttock a little more, whatever variable you like to increase that stretch, until we feel that mild stretch again. Hold that for another 15 to 60 seconds. If you do this every day, multiple times in the seated position, you're going to find that your hip flexor tightness is starting to decrease, the stress on your spondylolisthesis will diminish, and you'll start to feel a lot better with your spondylolisthesis pain. Hey, if you like this video, enjoy these concepts that we're sharing, subscribe to our channel. We got a lot more great videos on spondylolisthesis. We have a full healing exercise program on our painfreeandfit.com website, the Fast Track Healing Exercise Program for Spondylo. It's got all the healing stretches, exercises, nutritional advice, how to get yourself back into daily activities and sports, all with a custom program you learn in the program for you and your own unique body mechanics to help with healing. Help me share this with others. This is vital information. If you'd like to, give me a thumbs up. Any questions or comments, please write in, let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. It gives me information also with your ideas of where you want this channel to go in terms of the exercises or concepts or ideas that you want me to cover, topics you want me to cover for future episodes. Hope this exercise, the seated hip flexor stretch, helps with your spondylolisthesis pain.